from Simple Woodturning Tools. There's been some questions about the use of the live Tailstock Chuck Kit with the reversing adapter and the points. So I thought it would be helpful to put together a video about it. Carrie made a helpful video about this a few years back, and I will include a link below to that video. This kit includes a live or rotating tailstock chuck with MT2 taper and a chuck key, a reversing adapter with 1/2-inch shaft, and 4 center points with caps. This chuck is different from your standard drill chuck as it rotates, so it's useful as tailstock support or aligning and supporting a turning for bottom finishing. To use in combination with a vacuum chuck for parting or bottom finishing, we start by installing the live chuck into the tailstock and cranking it forward until it grabs the taper. Then we install the 1/2-inch shaft of the reversing adapter into the chuck and tighten it down. You'll notice how the chuck and reversing adapter spin freely. In this case, we've unscrewed our glue hub from the lathe headstock without removing the turning and threaded it onto the reversing adapter. This process is the same if you're using a 4-jaw chuck or a faceplate. Notice how the turning is not removed from the chuck. Now thread on your vacuum chuck to your lathe headstock and connect it to your vacuum pump. I will include links below to the vacuum pumps that we have used. With your vacuum pump turned on, slide the tailstock up to the vacuum chuck and you now have your turning instantly centered. You should be pulling 27 to 30 inches on your vacuum pump gauge. Notice again how everything is freely spinning. Your project is now held by the vacuum chuck, so if you're not parting, you can loosen and slide away your 4-jaw chuck. If you do need to part your project from your hub or other work holding, you can now do that. With the turning held by the vacuum chuck and now separated from the hub, we are ready to finish the bottom. Since this project is now held only with the vacuum chuck, we like to finish as much of the bottom as possible using tailstock support. Here we removed the reversing adapter from the live chuck and instead are using a small 1/4-inch point to support our piece. Once we are done, we loosen and slide away our tailstock support and make careful final finish passes to the small nub that is left behind. Now we are done bottom finishing. We like to use tailstock support as much as possible to keep projects held securely. You can see here we're using that larger 1/2-inch point while roughing with the simple rougher, and again while shaping using the simple scraper. Even while turning this resin wood hybrid piece, we used it while shaping the outside of this small bowl. As always, thanks for watching. Please check below for links to Carrie's video and the vacuum pump information.